What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell and make sure you give me a big thumbs up and also leave your comments down below. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to my channel, y'all, and welcome back to another Car Chronicles video. I'm your girl TMR, y'all, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's been a minute, you guys. It's been a whole minute since we've been in this car running our goddamn mouths. Girl, I said, let me get my ass on in this car and let's talk about it, okay? Because y'all, we haven't talked about it in the car for a minute. So welcome back to the Car Chronicles, okay? For a lot of you guys subscribe to my channel for the Car Chronicles. I said, you know, y'all know I've been going live a lot, okay? And it was just, y'all, it was just convenient for me, okay? And it still is convenient. I enjoy going live because I'm able to interact with you guys, you know, in real time versus the videos. But Car Chronicles is where it's at, sis. That's kind of where it started for me. So I said, child, I can't abandon Car Chronicles, so let me get my tail back on over here. So here I am, y'all. So again, thank y'all so much for clicking on this video. And as you see from the title, y'all, my Jazzy Life got her house, okay? Y'all, we've been talking about Jazzy and this house situation for a minute, haven't we? Okay, so on the latest episode of my Jazzy Life, Jasmine's put out a couple videos, okay? The video, I think I seen it yesterday. She did the unfurnished house tour. Her and Chris filmed it. Well, actually, she was, you know, showing us around, and Chris was filming the video for her. And y'all, I must say, that house is very nice. It's a beautiful home, okay? Beautiful home. Brand new, okay? Everything in the house looks brand spanking new, y'all. Even the refrigerator is brand new. The kitchen is gorgeous. I love an open concept kitchen. The whole house looks like an open concept, and it's a beautiful home. Like, it truly is a beautiful home. Big old backyard for the kiddos, fenced in, so she don't have to worry about the children running off. Obviously, Bentley can run back there, y'all. The house even came with a damn doggy door. I didn't even know they did that, y'all. They installed a doggy door for the back door that leads into the backyard, so if you got a pet, a dog, it can run in and out. So obviously, y'all, with them doing that, I'ma just assume that they're okay with people having pets, because y'all know Jasmine has Bentley. So y'all, beautiful home. Congratulations, Jasmine. Okay, congratulations to you finding a property that you and your family can live in. And you know, guys, I'm just gonna keep saying this. I truly hope that it's legit. I'm just gonna keep saying that, y'all, because y'all know there's a lot of people out here that don't give a damn about taking your money from you. They don't care nothing about you having kids. They don't care nothing about you being pregnant. They don't care nothing about if you didn't gave your last $3. Y'all, you know, folks out here is scandalous. And I'm hoping and praying that this is truly a legit situation for her. So, you know, they toured the house, and like I said again, y'all, beautiful home, beautiful home. Kaylin has her own bedroom. To me, is ginormous. We talked about it in a live. The twins and Amaya are going to be sharing a room. I'm not saying that Kaylin doesn't need her own space, okay? But with Jasmine's situation, she has an oldest child, which is a girl, and then she, as of right now, she has an only boy. We don't know what the sex of her unborn child is right now. And I'm just like, you know, me personally, Jasmine wanted an office space, so she said temporarily she has an office space, because I guess she says as things changes, the kids get older, she'll, you know, be moving around. So when Jasmine said that, I said, well, wait a minute, sis, wait a minute. How long do you plan on being in this house? Now, she did a video here just today, okay, as I'm filming this video. She just put out a video explaining the move situation, why they had to move so abruptly. And because, you know, a lot of people were speculating, did they get evicted? Even I said, Jasmine, are y'all getting evicted over there? Because the way she was, you know, moving in such distress, I'm like, that sounds like I got to get out of here because I ain't paid my rent, okay? Now, so you guys, she talked about, you know, Kaylin having her own room, her having an office, the twins and Amaya sharing a room. And I personally feel like, I understand Kaylin does need her own room, okay, eventually, okay? But right now, Kaylin and Amaya can clearly share a room, okay? The room that she showed as Kaylin's room is big enough for her and Amaya to coexist in that bedroom together. You know, Jasmine could have even put up some type of partition where it could have gave Kaylin her privacy, Amaya her privacy. But again, y'all, that's her house. Those are her children, and she can, you know, fix it, move it around the way she sees fit. Again, I'm just observing. I'm a spectator, okay? So, the office, yes, it's a nice office. Hopefully, Jasmine take use of the fact that she has an office, because since there's no reason to have an office and there's no business being done there, okay? So, I'm hoping she takes advantage of that. So as they were touring the home, Jasmine wanted Chris if he has any parting words towards the end of the video. And Chris basically said, I'm just really happy for her, y'all. I'm just really happy for her. I'm glad that, she got the house. And so I was like, well, Chris, are you going to be staying there too, sir? Because what you mean you just happy for her? Don't you mean you happy for all of y'all? But I think what he meant when he said that is because y'all know Jasmine said that she's never lived in a house before. From what she states, she's always lived in apartments. And I guess Chris has lived in a house before, be it was his house, his woman's house, cousin, grandmother, uncle, auntie. But he's lived in a house before. And I guess he's just very ecstatic because Jasmine states she finally got her house. Well, sis, here's the thing. Yes, you are living in a single dwelling home, okay? Remember I told you guys I thought it was a ranch style home, and it definitely is a ranch style home. And she says she's going to have those cameras in those bedrooms, and I'm going to leave that alone, y'all. But, Jasmine talked in the video like they were going to be there for the next 50 years. And, when you move into new stuff, especially when you get an apartment, or if you're first time renting a home, or if you move to a better rental home from the last rental home, your first impression when you go into a new home, especially for a lot of people who have a lot of trouble with finding something, and when they finally do get in a house, you do feel like, you know what? All that I've been through to get in this home, y'all, I ain't going no mother sucking where. Right? A lot of times you feel like they gonna have to take me out here kicking and screaming, right? Because a lot of people don't like to move, because moving is a freaking nightmare, okay? But here's the thing. Obviously, this is a rental home. And what I'm hoping Jasmine doesn't get in the frame of mind of is renting this home like it's yours, right? Because technically it is yours because you're living in and existing in the home. But since you always got to remember, that's not your property, right? Anytime when the owner feels like, yeah, I don't want to be a landlord anymore, I don't want to deal with the hassles of, renting to tenants, or if he just feel like I'm in over my head, he can always put that house up for market. And one thing I learned living in houses that were being for rented, that I were renting, y'all, I never got comfortable in those houses, okay? I never got comfortable in those houses because I knew this not my house, right? Now, I treated the house you know, obviously I respected every property I lived in. I kept the grass cut. If the landlord didn't provide that, I kept the grass cut. You know, but I didn't go in there repainting the walls and doing I didn't do that because this is not my home. And anything you do when you alter a property, you have to get permission. So I'm hoping and praying that Jasmine will get in the mind frame of, let me become a homeowner. Like, let that be my next goal, my next step. When I leave this rental home, I'm going into a home that I purchased. Because y'all know, you heard from Jasmine's own mouth that her credit is not great, right? She stated that she has paid a few things off, but I guess either hasn't showed up as paid, or she still, whatever she paid, it still doesn't make her credit better, okay? So I'm hoping Jasmine, once she has the baby, settles into her home and gets into a routine, I'm hoping Jasmine takes the time to start dealing and getting her credit clean. Because Jasmine's getting ready to be 30 years old this year. So sis, you still got some good time, right? Jasmine's still very young, okay? You still got a lot of valuable time. And I would be using the opportunity of social media to build my platform and to build an empire for her family, right? I'm hoping she gets into that frame of mind, but I don't see that happening, because Jasmine seems very, she's very lazy. I'm gonna say that, lazy. And I think now that she's, all that she's went through to get to this point, I think sis say, well, I'm good now. And technically, sis, you're not good. Because you always got to remember, especially because in that video, Jasmine spoke of being homeless with her children. Like, she was afraid. Once she put in the notice for her apartment, she was, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute, y'all. She was afraid that she could be evicted from her home, and like, where was her and her kids going to sleep, in the car? So being a mother always makes you, puts you on high alert. It should, if you're a good mother. Put you on high alert to, in the event that something happens, I always need a backup plan. And one thing is for sure, especially what Jasmine see, as Jasmine can see now, when it's an emergency, sis, you need to have decent credit so you can move around. When you have bad credit, as we all know, who's experienced having bad credit, you typically play triple, double for the things that people are not paying for. Like, when you have bad credit, although that means you don't have any money for a lot of people, but for whatever reason, they target the people with bad credit, and they charge you more knowing you don't even make that type of money. That's damn near the reason why you got bad credit, because you cannot afford to pay for your current living, right? So I'm hoping Jasmine takes this opportunity to keep working on getting her credit clean. Sis, don't just put it on the back shelf, okay? Because I've done that many times. I just put it on the back shelf because I figure, oh, well, whatever I wanted, I got it now, so I ain't got to worry about it. And then a year, 2 years later, something come up and I need that good credit, right? I need that good credit to get my business handled, and I dropped the ball. So I'm hoping Jasmine does not get comfortable and thinking everything's good, because no, sis, it's not. Because you always got to remember, baby, that's not your home. That's the owner's home. You're just a renter. You're a tenant. You're just occupying the premises. And y'all also hope and pray, for the love of God, that girl do not go in there and let those kids tear up that house. And I can say that honestly, you guys, because we have watched, at least since I've been watching the girl, since like late 2018, I have watched her and her children destroy many properties. Jasmine, please do not destroy these people's house. And it's a shame that I'm even saying this, because anybody should know, moving into a house or an apartment, that's not your ish. Don't be tearing up people's houses. They don't belong to you. That's the reason why security deposits are so high now, because people go into other people's property and tear it up. And then it affects the people who, like myself and others, who are not going to ever tear up your property, but it affects people like us. So Jasmine, baby, please, please do not tear up those people's house. Do not let your kids scribble color all on the damn walls. Don't let your kids bust out windows because they mad. Don't start ripping the doors off the hinges. Jasmine, leave that house the way you came into it, sis. Just minor wear and tear, you know, carpet, little dirty, you know, whatever you, okay. Jasmine, please don't tear up them people's house, my God. I think the house also came with a washer and dryer. So that washer and dryer that she's renting, since you get them their ish back, okay? Because it looks like you have one now. And I believe there's a black brand new washer and dryer. I'm assuming that's the one that came with the house. I don't know if, because I don't remember what her washer and dryer looked in her apartment, but I thought she stated in that house tour that that washer and dryer came with that new house. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know down below. So the next video, Jasmine, we're going to talk about is her most recent video where she discussed basically, you know, why she had to move or whatever. And basically what she stated was, while Jasmine was looking for a place to live, one of the houses that she was approached with, she basically, in order for her to get a reference from her current landlord, the current landlord stated to her that she needed to do a 30-day notice that she's going to be vacating before they will release any information to any prospective other properties. Now, even Jasmine herself said that made no earthly sense, but she said it happened to her last year when she was trying to move. So all I kept thinking was, you're right, Jasmine, that don't make sense, because I could start looking for somewhere to stay and I still got 60 days left on my lease. Just because I'm starting to look 60 days before my lease is up doesn't mean I'm going to find somewhere to stay in 60 days. So you want me to sign, you want me to give you a 30-day notice when I'm already renting month to month and I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a property? Y'all, I'm telling you, what it sounds like to me, them people wanted Jasmine out of that damn apartment. They wanted her ass up out of there. They got tired of all the harassing phone calls to the apartment lease complex. They got tired of Jasmine constant maintenance calls. They got tired of the neighbors complaining about Jasmine and the kids making all that damn noise. When they seen that Jasmine was trying to move, hunty, they said, oh, here go our chance. They told that girl, yeah, we'll give you what you want, but you most definitely getting ready to sign a 30-day vacate. And if you don't find something, that's your business. Which is unfortunate, but I'm just going to say this. Jasmine, if you're watching this video, or if the people from Jasmine's gang over there, y'all can run and tell her TMR said. Sis, whoever this prospective new landlord is, I pray you told those people what you go through on YouTube, okay? Because it's only going to take a matter of time, because they're going to find out where you're at, Jasmine. Unfortunately, because we know we got some slew detectives here on YouTube, okay? Why people want to know where you live at, I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to bring you a bundt cake. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's weird. Because I guarantee you, everybody that's subscribed to this channel, or if you click on this video and you're not subscribed to him, I don't give a damn where you live at, okay? I care less. I'm not coming over, sis. So, I hope you have talked to your tenant, or excuse me, your landlord. And I hope you have advised them of the harassment that you will receive on YouTube and potentially what may happen. I hope you have put those people on high alert, because I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna, now, I don't know if this is a person who owns many properties or if this is his first property. I don't know, right? But it sounds like she said it was a husband and wife. So it sounds like he might be, you know, just getting his hands into the whole renting property thing. Since I pray you told those people and advised those people of what you do for a living and what you do and what comes with what you do for a living. I pray you done that, Jasmine. Because I can see potentially what you went through in that apartment happening with this private landlord. And people will do it just to be funny. They don't give a damn. You know, we know people don't give a F about you, right? They don't care nothing about you. Got 4 kids, 1 on the way. Yep, bit. They don't care nothing about that. So I hope Jasmine has, and sis, when you tell the people, sis, delete all the gory details. Get right to the point. Don't take a 3-minute conversation and turn it to a 15-minute essay, Jasmine. Because you know you good for that. Keep it short and sweet, sis. Okay? Don't give them too much detail. Just give them enough just in case. God, I hope it doesn't happen. But what I would advise you to do, Jasmine, is when you start vlogging outside of that home, sis, the wise thing to do is when you go to HEB or Walmart, sis, don't vlog the one in your neighborhood, okay? Don't vlog the HEB or Walmart that's right up the street from your house. Sis, go on the other side of town, okay? That would be the smart thing to do, Jasmine. Now, you can thank TMR later, okay? But that would be the smart thing to do. Don't get lazy and just vlog because you driving and you just go up the street and you turn the camera on. Jasmine, if you don't want people to know where you stay at, I would advise that you do that, okay? Okay, y'all. So she stated that it's a blessing how she got this house. Jasmine said she broke down. She was very fearful that her and the kids were going. Jasmine, I'm going to say this to you, sis. Being a mother is hard, okay? It's very hard, especially when you are the primary caretaker, okay? Sis, I'm going to need you to stiffen up, stern up, get a little more hard exterior. Understand, Jasmine, life is hard. I think you know that. But every time an obstacle is thrown in your way, sis, that doesn't mean you need to break down, okay? Because see, if you break all the way down, who do those kids have to depend on? You are the only one. And I know that's a lot of responsibility. And that goes for anybody watching this video. We understand obstacles, adversity, all that happens in our lives, y'all. But breaking down every time an obstacle is thrown in your way is not the way to go around that obstacle or hurdle over that obstacle, okay? You gotta be strong and understand that this is called life. And although God loves us, God does throw obstacles in our path because nothing's perfect, right? And we do know the devil is very busy and he got just as much power, all right? So just like we know God is good, we do understand that evil is good as well. Evil is out there. I'm going to say that, okay? I'm not saying evil is good because y'all twist my words up. Evil is definitely out there. And we know evil has just as much power as good does, okay? So we know that, or we should know that, okay? So when you're faced with obstacles, baby, the best way to help your way through an obstacle is to stand strong through it, so the next time in the event that happens again, baby, you can hurdle around that like it was nothing, right? So I notice every time Jasmine is faced with some adversity in her life, her coping mechanism is to break down. And I really wish she wouldn't do that. As black women, we need to be strong. Now, I'm not saying that we're not human, and human flesh, it gets weak, and I understand that. But as being a woman myself who had to deal with a lot of obstacles in my own life, prayer is definitely the key. But baby, don't call on Jesus only when you need him, okay? Call on Jesus when you don't need him, just to let him know that you do trust and believe in him, okay? There's one thing I know about my God. I don't know about y'all God, but one thing I know about my God, he's a very selfish God, okay? And when you don't give him his praises daily, yes, sis, he get a little jealous, okay? So don't just call on Jesus when you feel like you need him and think he gonna come. Sis, you call on Jesus every day to let him know, God, I'm always here, okay? And I know you are too. So y'all, Jasmine, at the end of the day, she's moved into that house. Like I stated to you guys in the beginning of the video, I pray this is on the up and up. She said this house is cheaper than their budget. It sounded like at one point their budget was like about $2,500 a month, which I feel like is a lot of money. And I hope Chris I hope he is definitely helping in on that $2,500. Now, it sounds like you came through with the double deposit. Sir, I hope and pray you come through with that every month rent as well, okay? Matter of fact, you need to pay all the rent, okay? Since you can pay double deposits and you living up in that house and your name on that lease, you need to pay the rent and let Jasmine handle everything else. I mean, it's, you know, it's only fair. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. TMR's getting ready to start to burn up. Let me get on with the rest of my day. I definitely will see y'all in the next video. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye-bye.